Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Author DS Spice. I talk about law of attraction and I have manifested many things. Last week I just checked the number of readers for my translation books for a change. When my books are being translated in more than 15 languages, and I saw that there was a good number of readers there, and I was really very excited. And I really thank you for that. Now, today's manifestation technique is known as dominant intent. Now, let's see what this manifestation technique is all about. Okay, step one, you get what you think about, whether you want it or not. So, you have to be very careful what you are thinking about. Okay, you get what you think about, whether you want it or not, and what manifests is always a perfect indicator of what you had been going on vibrationally. So be aware of the way you are feeling. Okay, I mean, if you're feeling good about certain things, you're on the right path. Okay, so and even before that, just watch your thoughts, like where your thoughts are leading to, because whatever your thoughts are leading to is eventually what is going to manifest. Okay, so this is step one. Now, step two, contrast is something that you decipher and then you choose from what you want from there. Now, you have given a variety of options. You are not limited by anything. There are no limitations there. So, in these plenty of choices, in these plenty of variations of contrast, you choose something and move ahead. So, contrast is something that you decipher and then you choose from what you want from there. So you have to calculate the relationship between you and your inner positive self by the way you feel, and that is really the best that you can do. Now you have a variety of contrasts, and then you pick up a choice, right? Pick up the choice. Now see the relationship between you and your inner positive self. Like, are you really aligned? Are you really feeling enthusiastic about the choice that you have made? And if that is so, then that is what you have to take. You are going to take forward, because that is something that you are excited about, and that's where your path of manifestation is. Okay, so this is step two. Now, step three, anytime you are aware of what you don't want, do you know that anytime you are aware of what you don't want, you're also aware of what you do want? Okay, so, and you have sort of created a vibrational experience around that. Anytime you feel that what you don't want, you're also aware of what you do want, and all your vibrational experience is completely around this. Okay, so this is step three. Now, step four, the past, your past. The past fulfilled its purpose by projecting itself into the future. Now, if you didn't have a past, you wouldn't have gone into the future, right? So the past, which is over, it propelled you into the future. Now, you got to step into the future and not go into the past. You got to step into the future, else you'll be torn apart. You'll be torn apart. Are you going back, or you're going back and forth, you'll be torn apart. Okay, so you got to step into the future, else you'll be torn apart, because you have to keep up with you and you, because your inner being knows what you want. Okay, and it has expanded itself, so you have to keep pace with your inner positive self. Now, by doing that, by keeping up the pace, by keeping this gap small or minimal, by doing that, you are becoming the person that you have become. So this is step number 4. Okay, now step 5 is maintain the relationship between you and you. Who you really are doesn't feel guilty. Now, how do you maintain the relationship between you and your inner positive self? How do you know that you are aligned with the manifestation of your choice? How you are aligned with what you desire? How you come to know is you're not feeling guilty anymore. You don't feel guilty. Who you are doesn't feel guilty. Who you are doesn't feel defensive. Who you are doesn't have to give any kind of explanation for the choice that you have made. You have made the choice because it resonates with you. And that's the future that you are in. You're not stepping into your past anymore. You don't have to be defensive. You don't have to give any kind of justification. You don't have to be judgmental about it. Anything. You have picked up the choice. You are happy with it. And seeing the way you are feeling about the choice that you have made, you are excited, right? So maintain the relationship between you and who you really are. Who you really are doesn't feel guilty, doesn't feel defensive, doesn't justify, doesn't get blameful. You're not blaming anyone by making this choice. Doesn't get blameful at all. You revel in who you have become and appreciate who you are. So when you have made this choice from the list of contrasts that the universe has presented before you, you are appreciating yourself for who you are. Okay, who you really are only finds positive aspects. Now, out of everything, you'll only keep finding positive aspects. Who you really are uplifts from wherever you are. You are uplifting from wherever you are. You're not downtrodden. You're not pushing somebody down. You're always uplifting. You're not blaming anyone for the situation that you are in. You're not justifying your choice. You've made the choice and you're happy in it. You revel in it. You appreciate yourself for what you have become. So that is step number 5. Now step 6, the last step. Your relationship with you should be the dominant relationship that you are attending to. Okay. So how you feel, how you and your inner positive self, your sixth sense, how you are feeling within you should be your most dominant intent relationship. This relationship between you and you should feel good. So you must do everything that you can to keep feeling good. Okay, that's your dominant intent. Okay, if that structure is in place, everything falls in place. Okay, so your relationship with you should be the dominant relationship that you are attending to, and let the law of attraction take care of everything else. Of course, that's what's going to happen, because when you are thinking something, each thought gathers subsequent similar kinds of thoughts, right? Similar kinds of thoughts. So then when you are thinking something and you made a choice out of the list of contrasts and you revel in it and you appreciate whom you have become, more and more such things keep happening to you. And then what happens, a certain momentum has been established. So you don't have to do anything. You're just going downhill. You don't have to paddle the board anymore. The law of attraction will do everything else for you. All the cooperative components get together and make the thing for you. It's like you have gathered all the components that are required to make a cake. So baking is already done. It's like that. The law of attraction will do everything else. Momentum is already established. And these are like simple things that can be done. You just have to maintain the relationship between you. And if you are aligned, then if your most dominant relationship is satisfied, then you are way ahead and you are attracting the manifestation of your choice. Okay, so step 6 is your relationship with you should be the dominant relationship that you are attending to, and let the law of attraction take care of everything else. Your dominant and singular intent is to close the gap between who you are in your physical form and whom you have become. When you are aligned, the law of attraction lines everything up, right? So this is the manifestation technique known as dominant intent. So just take care of your dominant intent. Your dominant intent is to be satisfied. Your dominant intent is to be appreciative of who you have become. If there is anything other than that, then you have to do everything that you can to close the gap between you and you. So when you close the gap between you and you, the law of attraction also cooperates, and you don't have to do anything else. The law of attraction will do its work, and all the cooperative components gather together, and boom, your manifestation happens. This is how fast the manifestation works. This is how fast the law of attraction works. So guys, this is the manifestation technique known as dominant intent. I'll get back to you again next week with one more manifestation technique. Stay tuned, and bye for now. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for subscribing. Bye for now. Bye.